Hey everyone, Carlos here with Bearable Traders, and here's my recap for today. I had one trade on MU. MU was interesting this morning. It was selling off at first on the 935 candle, 930 candle, and then on the 935 candle, it just took off, leaving the VWAP and all these moving averages. So didn't give me a pullback for me to get in for long here. And once it did this pullback here, it was just too extended from VWAP, so I did not feel comfortable taking this for long and having it come back against me. But after a while, mid-morning, it kind of lost momentum towards the upside, and then it came back down to the previous day close. It was having a hard time breaking this level here. Once it did break it, it also broke the VWAP. So I saw a good risk to reward here. My risk being the VWAP and the reward being this 34.51 level. So I got in short. The stock did drop a little bit, and it did come back up. It did touch the VWAP, but when this happened, I'll show you in the 1 minute chart. So when this happened here, I was watching it, and I mentioned in the chat room, I'm going to probably stop out here. But I noticed it lost momentum right at the VWAP. So I waited a little bit to see what the next candle was going to do. And then it started dropping again and losing it. So I figured, you know what, let me give this a little more time to see how it develops instead of just stopping out right at VWAP. Luckily, it did start to sell off. It sold off nicely here. I took some profits out here, took some more over here. And then if we go to the 5 minute chart again, let's move over a little more. This was a very long trade because it had this 34.51 level, which actually we found from our morning pre-market show, right? So we found this from a daily level. It just kept holding it, banging itself against this level. I already had some profits in my pocket from taking some exits here, 1 and 2. So I wanted to see if it was going to be able to break this or bounce back. And then my stop loss at this point would have been the break even. So again, you had this pullback here that came to moving averages and then right back down to 34.51 again. The minute it did break 34.51, I took some profits out. And then I set a limit order out for 30.25 because I figured around that area, it can probably start bouncing back. It did bounce back after hitting 34.20, and then it came back to sell off again. But again, this was a very long trade, so I was kind of exhausted watching it already. So I was kind of glad to be out of it. But again, one trade worked out pretty well. I'm glad that I was patient and didn't get out of this before it cracked 34.51, and it ended up paying off. All right, guys, hope all you guys had a really good day today. It's Friday. Have a great weekend. I will see you guys on Monday in the pre-market show at 8:30, and hope everyone had an amazing week as well. Talk to you guys soon.